Welcome to very simple POS for coffee shops and luncheonettes. Let's begin by starting up the program. It will appear as a cash register icon on your desktop. Simply double click that icon. You'll be prompted immediately to log in with the cashier. We're just going to press OK here. Just to satisfy that cashier login, I have a default cashier here with no password and I've logged it in. Before we begin, let's take a look at the program. Your categories with all the items are shown at the top of the screen. Let's dive into the configuration to see how this is all set up within the application. Simply select the Administrative tab. Again, this is an administrative view. If it's in an actual cashier or employee view, these menu choices will not be available or password protected, your choice. Let's go into the configuration choice up top here under Setup. This is where you set up all of your basic information for the company. If there's any sales tax areas applicable, then you can enter them in here, of course, with your company name and so forth. Likewise, there's a bunch of transaction codes that are all defaulted for you automatically, and return codes are not necessary, but let's jump into the menu setup screen. This is where you enter in all of the sizes for any of the potential items that you're selling on your menus. You put all of them in here. And then for the actual menu choices themselves, you would enter a category name in here. If there's any spaces, we use an underscore between it because otherwise spaces are not allowed. And then you simply pick the style or the size for each of one of those categories. So as you can see, some of them have different sizes. For the lunch menu, it's a regular size, otherwise with side or without sides, cakes or slice or whole, etc. And then you just press OK. Now, to enter in all of the items for your menus, you hit the Edit Item List choice here on the left, and then all of your items would appear here. If you need to edit any item, you simply select that row, and you can make any changes here and hit Save Changes. Likewise, if you need to create a new item, you just hit the Create New Item button, and you can pick your category. Well, you would actually pick the same category for each one of those items. Type in your description. And again, if you had, well, for this, it would be slice or whatever. This is not a great example. If it was in actual ounces, you would pick the ounces here, the prices, and then just hit Save New Items. If you want to modify an item like this item here and hit Create New Item Sizes, I hit this button, and then I can create all the sizes in one shot, and then just hit Save. And then put my prices in here. And then I would just hit the Save button. And that's it. So management of your, and of course if you need to delete any items, you can just select that row and hit Delete. So setting up your menu choices is simple. If you need to go back and modify prices, that's easy as well. Adding new categories and changing them is quite simple as well. If you want to see a complete listing of all of your items in a list and you want to delete a lot of them at once, you can just simply select them and then hit Delete All Rows. Sales history would be shown here. This is just showing that the cash drawer was opened. Doesn't show any exact sales. So let's go in and do some sales now. So we've logged in with the cashier before, and we'll just hit coffee. You simply press on the row that indicates, you know, so if I press it more than once, it shows those items, and that's the quantity that's shown there. If you want to clear out, you just hit this clear button and it resets it. And then when you're done, you press OK, and then those items appear here, and you'll see that they're totaled. You can just continue to do that. It's very quick and simple. If you wanted to, for whatever reason, update the quantity here, you could do that. You can remove items as need be if you need to. Then when you're done, you just hit Enter Payment. I'm just going to hit Cash, exact amount. Or I'll just do next dollar just to show you the change feature and hit save. That will shows you $80, 80 cents change. The drawer will open and provide the change, and on you're on to the next customer. And then that just continues. Like I said, very quick and simple. And you just move on, enter payment, cash, exact dollar. Done. Very quick and simple. These are automatically configured on this main screen here for the categories. Supports up to 15 categories and up to 24 items per category. As you can see, this is a listing of 12 here. If you go to the second group, there's another 12 listed for you. Likewise, in terms of payments, we have not only cash available, but you can pay by check, gift card, credit card, or even a debit card. If you want to print a receipt, you can just hit save and print as opposed to hitting save only. Thank you for using Very Simple POS.